Hi, it's Kim again. What we're going to be doing today is going to do a full body workout that's going to incorporate bands. If you don't have a band, you can go ahead and do the same exercise without. I'm going to also use some balance mobility type drills, and we're going to get some squats, arms, and a full body workout. So what I'm going to do is go ahead, pick up the band. I'm going to put it around my ankles. Again, if you don't have a band, you're just going to use the resistance of your balance and paying attention to where your body is. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with some side squats. I'm going to have a light tension in the band right now. Shoulders are back and down, collarbone is wide. I'm going to have my elbows into my side to engage my lats. So just going to step in one to the side. It's a small movement, sitting back. My knees are over my toes, behind. Here we go. Here's 4, just a warm up. 3, 2, 1. We can go into a jump squat here, add some resistance, and it's just be a small moving in and out, getting our legs warmed up. Here we go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. What we're going to do is we're going to stand onto our left leg. It's going to be our support leg. I want your toes slightly turned out. Your knee is tracking your toe. I want you to find your balance. Have that right leg extended out. Rib and hip open wide, and your shoulder blades. You're going to have your arms tucked into your ribs. All I want you to do is lift and lower, a small movement. 3, 2, 1. Without putting your foot down, go ahead and just rotate it to the back. Slight bend in your support leg, and here we go for up. For 8, 7, 6, 5. We're going to be focusing on our glutes. 3, balance. Back to the side without putting that foot down, and just go lift and lower. Right there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place that foot back down, and you're going to squat side to side. Keeping the resistance in the band, getting the weight back into your heels. Get a bit of cardio in there. Sitting down into that squat. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch that support leg to that right foot. Again, your toes are going to be slightly turned out. Knee is going to be tracking your toes. Take that left leg out. Find the balance and lift and lower. Easy. Here's 4, 3, keeping your shoulders back and down. 2, 1, take that leg out back and just lift and lower. A good thing to do is find a focus somewhere on the floor in front of you so it doesn't throw your balance off. Just keeping those glutes engaged. Here we go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back to your side squat. So it's going to be wide in, step side to side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and step up. What I'm going to do is take this band off, switch to a blue band, which is not tied together. Place one foot in the middle. I'm going to take my other foot back. I'm going to do some bicep curls, and we're going to go to a single leg deadlift. So a light grip on the band. Again, my collarbone's open, shoulders back and down. Go ahead and take your arms out to the side. And you're just going to that single leg deadlift, keeping your hips parallel to the ground. and bring it back up. Really focusing on the weight in your heels, your big toe and your baby toe, pushing the hip forward to move you to a standing position. Your arms are just out, slightly extended, and pulling up. We're going to do 4 more. Try not to place that foot on the ground. If you don't have the balance right now, go ahead and you can put your foot down and just tipping at your hip. You're going to get a stretch in your hamstring and a squeeze as you come up. As you practice balance, you won't have to put your foot down. 2 and 1. As your balance gets better, you won't need your foot for stability. We're going to go ahead and put our hands facing out, go into some bicep curls. When you're using any type of band, you want to resist going down, not letting the band snap you back into place. So it's the same pace going up as going down. Again, keeping your shoulders back and down, engaging your core by standing up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Go ahead and switch your support leg. You want to grab the band evenly on either side. Standing up tall, toe is slightly turned out, slight bend in your knees, soft knees. We're going to go back into that single leg deadlift. You're just going to hinge at your hips, your arms go wide, finding a spot on the floor in front, pushing your hips forward to stand back up. Once you feel more comfortable in the movement, you're going to feel it in your glutes and your hamstrings. And it's not for your lower back. So I don't want you to lift your upper body first. I want you to really push your hips forward, driving you to a standing position. The resistance in the band is going to cause some work in your shoulders, but I don't want the tension to go up your neck. So here's 4, 3, 2. Really concentrating on putting the heel into the ground. It's going to fire up that posterior chain. 1. Go ahead to your bicep curls. Here we go. So it's just up, smooth, going up and down. Again, pay attention to your shoulders. Don't let the work go up into your neck. Here we go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. What we're going to do for the second half of this workout is we're going to get down on the ground. We're going to do some bicep curls. We're going to incorporate some abs. So go ahead and have a seat. You're going to take the band and wrap it around both feet. Have your legs extended. If you have tight hamstrings, what I want you to do is you can either bend your knees, especially if you have a lower back issue and it's tight, or you can, what I call is padding up the hips and sitting on something so you can extend your legs. So here, what we're going to do is start with a bicep curl, but I want you to be stacked. So I want your shoulders over your ribs, over your hips, and your collarbone is going to be open. That means you're not going to be collapsing forward. I want a nice, strong posture. And what we're going to do is my arms are going to stay extended. All I'm going to do is, if you watch at my belly button, I'm going to hinge back. My arms are going to stay long. Slight tension on my band. I don't want it to be a heavy tension to where it's going to pull my shoulders forward. So my collarbone's open, a nice engaged core, and I'm just going to do some bicep curls here. I'm going to keep my elbows off my ribs, again controlling the resistance with the band. Looking forward, extending my neck. My abs are engaged. I'm trying to relax at my quads, and so my hip flexors aren't firing. Keeping those elbows raised up off my body. It's easy. So extend, here we go. For 4, 3, 2, relaxing your toes. 1, go ahead and place your palms down. I want you to be aware that my elbows are lower than my shoulders and my wrists are neutral. All I'm going to do is go into a row. My elbows stay lower than my shoulders and my wrists are a little bit lower than my elbows. Keeping the tension out of my neck by keeping my collarbone open, engaging my core. So I'm going to pull and squeeze my shoulder blades. A nice grip, not death grip on my bands, where I'm going to cause tension going across my neck. So we're going to do here's 4, 3, 2, 1. If you can, you're going to stay here. Take your hands back up. Open that grip with your hands and do a bicep curl again. Keeping your biceps engaged, staying long through your spine. Not having any tension in your neck. And don't fight and make it a big, powerful movement. It's just a nice, light resistance with the band. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Bring your hands, palms facing down. We're going to do single rows. I want you to keep your left arm extended as you rotate and bring your elbow back. You're going to rotate around your spine and release. Keeping your elbow lower than your shoulder and your wrist a little bit lower than your elbow. We're incorporating some obliques by a nice rotation. It's a lot harder than it looks. Here is the last 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. You're just going to sit up, and if you want to, go ahead and just lean forward, pushing your chest out. We're going to go into some abductors. I'm going to go ahead and grab the band with both bands with one hand, sitting back, using my hand as support, bending my knees, holding my torso tall, opening up my collarbone here, and I'm just going to open and slowly close, working right out there in that nice little, outer thigh area. You're going to be using your core to keep you upright, balance. You're going to feel a little burn. Here we go for 8, 7, 6. Open up that chest. 5, 4. Keep those shins parallel. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. What we're going to do is do some oblique work. Keeping the band here, you're going to go ahead and roll down, articulating your spine. Here, you're going to have a nice little C curve here. Extend your legs if you can, or keep them bent. What I want you to do is think of having a seat belt right across your abs. And all you're going to do is you're going to lift and rotate around your belly button. Up and around. Totally engaging your core the whole time. Trying to keep your feet still. Not using the resistance band to pull you up. I don't want you to use your hips. Think of it being strapped right down to that mat. And we're going to reverse that circle. You're going to kind of orbit your belly button, I guess is what you could say. Keeping your shoulders back and down. Here is the last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Go ahead and bring your knees in, drop your band, and sit up. Well, hopefully you got a full workout with our bands here. We worked on balance, core, some legs, and upper body. Again, without the band, you can do those exercises, just really paying attention to form. Hope you enjoyed the workout. We'll see you again on Fit Club TV. Thank you.